Good day and welcome to my channel. This is Zekey Setups. So now in today's video I'm going to be teaching us about RSI differences. I know it's new to many of us. A lot of us don't know the differences in RSI. When you are setting up our RSI, and we have RSI set up with a period of 2, a period of 7, a period of 14. I'm going to be going more into the period of 2, 7 and 14, although I could go throw some light into the period of 21. So now let me quickly show you how it's done instead of talking. So you see, when you click on your RSI, your relative strength index, you see the period right here. Yeah, now this thing just shows 14. A lot of us don't even know the use of this number that is here. We just apply it and just watch how the indicator gives you signals in your trade, but no information on how it is used. So I'm going to explain it today in our video. Now we are going to first of all start with the we're going to first of all start by explaining what RSI is and what RSI 2, 7, 14 and 21 is. So now first of all, we have to understand that RSI, that is relative strength index, is a momentum indicator. Okay, now it doesn't actually helps you predict the market ahead of time. Like, it doesn't actually, most people think it helps you know if the market will go up or go down. It doesn't actually do that. Actually, if you want to predict, if you want to make that prediction, then I think you have to add other indicators to it. Now what it does now is to help you know where the market is going. Like, it helps you get the direction of the market strongly. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. It helps you understand how strongly price is moving in a certain direction, or how price has been moving recently, or at that period of time. Yeah. So with that explained, now let's quickly go into explaining what RSI 2 does. Now RSI 2, that is changing this period. RSI 2 means changing this period to 2. Now RSI 2, okay, RSI 2, let me save it and go back to this. Now see, you can see now, you can notice that the setup has changed. Yeah. So now RSI 2 uses the last two candles. Now it's the last two candles. It uses the last two candles to make it move. It is very, very sensitive. That's why you can see the movement here. It's very, very sensitive because of the fact that it uses only the last two candles. So it reacts quickly. It reacts very quickly to every single price movement. So you see a lot of overbought and oversold, just like see the ups and downs are so much here. Yeah, you see a lot of overbought and oversold. And also it gives a lot of false signals. Though, let me be realistic with you, I'll not come and tell you something that is not true. It gives a lot of false signals, but at the same time it gives very fast signals. It gives a lot of false signals. So yeah, but at the same time the signals are very fast. That's why you have to use other indicators to back up this particular indicator, because it has its advantages and its disadvantages. So that's all about the RSI 2. Now let's go to the RSI 7. Now the RSI 7, that's period 7. Okay, now for the RSI 7, you can see that the diagram has changed again. Now the RSI 7 is also fast. Okay, it's also fast, but not as fast as the RSI 2. Now this one now is kind of less noisy. It's not as noisy as, you know what I mean by noisy, right? It's not as noisy as the RSI 2. Okay, but this one now, it reacts quickly and filters out some of the smallest price movements. And this one now filters out smallest price. You can observe it yourself, see the differences here. So this one now, it goes more if you are trading in the 1 hour time frame to, okay, let's say if you are trading the 2 hour time frame to the 4 hour time frame, it's used more there. You benefit more if you are trading the 2 hour time frame to a 4 hour time frame, which I am now. If you need to see, just look at how well it rhymes well with the 4 hour time frame. Just look at it. Yeah, it moves very well with the 4 hour time frame. Especially I've used it myself. Maybe I'll be posting other videos, posting short videos of my profits using this particular period of RSI. Yeah, so it's good for those those day traders that don't like going, that prefer waiting a little bit. Yeah, so with that, let me not make the video too long. So let's quickly go to the RSI 14. Okay, now in the RSI 14, you can see again the diagram has changed once again. So in the RSI 14, this one now is the default setting we all know that comes with the RSI. Okay, it's one of the one that a lot of traders use. Guys, it is most traders don't know they are used. That's why a lot of traders use it. Okay, now this one now, it balances the response of the market. Okay, it's kind of stable. This one is more stable. It balances, but honestly, I don't prefer using this one at all. I don't prefer using this one at all because I don't like filling my trade with a lot of indicators. And at a point, it gets confusing because most of these indicators tally with each other. So because of that, I don't like mixing the indicators. So I just usually, though, let's go with the video. Let me don't start giving my opinion. So this one is just balanced and responsive with the market. It's not actually too fast. It's not too slow. It's just balanced. That's the right word to use for it. It's just balanced. Okay. So now let's head to the RSI 21. Let's go to the RSI 21. So the video will not be too long. Okay. Now for the RSI 21, look how it looks here now. It's different. Now for this one, I have to increase our time frame. Okay, this one I have to increase our time frame. This one that goes a lot with swing traders. This one goes a lot with this is like one of the best for swing traders. This one is slow and smoother. Okay, it doesn't react to every single movement. Every single movement of the market, it doesn't move that much. Okay, this one gives you lesser signals. It gives you fewer signals, but whenever you get a signal from this one, trust me, you're expecting to break a bank with that movement. Yeah, this one gives you less signals, but the signals tend to be more accurate compared to other RSI settings. So to just break it down now, I will just say we don't have any single best RSI. It just differs based on your patience level, your strategy, the type of trader you are. Okay, if you want faster signals, you want slower signals, if you want something more balanced, something kind of more balanced, you set it based on your preference. So you are free to test it out, test every single one of them with your strategies and know which one is best for you, and then give me comment down below your results in the comment section. I would love to know how it works with you because I will try to see different strategies, how you use these different RSI period settings. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's not hard. Just click on the subscribe button down there and the like icon, that thumbs up that is showing. Yeah, just click on it to encourage me to make more videos like this. All right, see you on my next video.